Well, hopefully people are... It's going to be a new stream. I don't know if it's using the same stream key or not, so we'll have to see. I'll just wait for a couple people to get in here. It should be fine. What is this? The syncing should be better now. Not I could look at my audio. Yep, the audio delay is good. Just have to wait for people to get in here. I don't know if how it reorders it. Let me go like that. There we go. Is the voice good now? Let me see if I could go to main monitor. It should be decent now, hopefully. For some reason, it's not saving my settings, which is... So I transferred all my stuff to this new computer. There has to be a 300 millisecond delay. And for some reason, it's not saving it. So I was recording a video the other day, and it just wouldn't even allow me to... what was it? No, I had the sync off, and I didn't realize that it wasn't saving it, which sucks. Anyway, we're here. We're good. 5x5. Okay, perfect. So it's better. It's better. Okay, good. Yeah. When will you do an in-depth? I don't know how in-depth it's going to be. I am planning on releasing a zone-based firewall video this week, though. At first, when the zone-based firewall happened, I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. But it's actually easier. Like, it's really not that bad. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Audio is still off. Your audio is way off on my end. Hold on a sec. It's still off. I can't tell. Audio is fine there. Okay. Okay, so audio is fine. Like, is my lips matching, though? That's the thing. Whoops. Like, are my lips matching when I talk? Okay. That's what we need. I mean, the audio probably sounds fine, but we need to make sure that the lips match, because that's going to throw some people off. Lips match, good. Okay, so some people might be having issues where others aren't. Okay, so we're good. We're in sync. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you all for the patience and waiting. We haven't done one of these live streams in 2 weeks. Jay and I have been very busy with actual work, and we'll go over some of those pictures. And what else we have coming up, which is kind of exciting. Some things are exciting. Let me go to live chat, because that's better. I don't even really remember what I missed. Like, I know there's been stuff that's been coming out, and I'd still have... So the video is going to be coming out. A couple unnamed videos. The zone-based firewall video. I have the 2.5 gig switch that I got to do a video on. I'm actually using it right now. Which one is it? It's this guy right here. I don't have it uplinked at 10 gig, but I'm going to. I will be eventually uplinking it. For the video, I'll uplink it at 10 gig, and I'll leave it at 10 gig. This is a perfect desk switch for me. But you have to, like, to maximize the PoE, you have to have PoE plus, whatever. In saying that, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I probably should be able to, shouldn't I? It's out. People have seen it. I may or may not have one of these switches, and these switches do PoE plus. So we'll be uplinking it to that, which is cool. Are you going to show the new spec computers? Honestly, I can. Let me see. I don't even know what it was. I don't even know what it was. How to see specs of PC. Click on Windows Start button, then click it. So I'm an AMD. I know that. Is sync back? The sync should be back. Yeah. Yeah. We could look at the specs in a little bit. It's an AMD something. I forget what other. I think it's 4070 or something like that. Synced like Milli Vanilli. I was listening to Milli Vanilli because of that show that came out. I couldn't stop listening to their song. They just needed to restart their stream. Well, I had to restart my stream too, which I never really do. So first I started it and we were in 4K. I'm like, oh crap, I got to restart it. Then I couldn't get access to my audio settings, so I had to restart again. But anyway, we're good. Will you do an AIKI versus AI port video? Probably not. No. Who did one? Somebody did one. It was shoot, who was it? It was... God, I forgot his name. What the heck is his name? Oh my gosh. Inside Wire did one. They're kind of different devices. So anyway, you could watch his video. I haven't watched his video yet, but I'm sure it's good. Let's try to get caught up here. Hi from Sweden. How's it going? You could send me that one instead. That one's expensive. I'm going to contact you because I might just send you money instead, or I could get something shipped from the store because yes, I'm terrible at shipping. I might whatever. We'll work something out. I'll message you. My dream product from UniFi would be a NAS on a 4-bay NVR. That'd be cool. I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know why they couldn't do it though. Good morning. Quick question. I'm wondering, since the integration of UniFi door access cameras into Protect, is there a way to remove a certain UniFi access camera? That's what I'm wondering as well, because I have the same issue. I just did a video on Protect. I don't know, the new update a couple weeks ago, and I don't have any actual access readers in my house, so I took it off my network. After that, now I can't get rid of it. I can't remove it out of Protect, so I'm going to ask them about that. Right click and system. Where the heck system? Boop. Here we go. AMD Ryzen 7 9700X 8-core processor, 32 gigs RAM. I'll probably update that. Yeah. That's it. I don't know why I got it, to be honest. Well, I do. So Chantel's been using my old computer that I had in here previously, to do her editing. And oh, no. I brought the Mac upstairs. So she was using the Mac in the main room so that she could just edit whenever she wanted. She didn't need to be in this office just in case I needed to edit. Anyway, so I got rid of that. I wanted to use my Mac again for my guitars. So I brought the Mac downstairs. I brought the computer I originally had into the main floor, and then now I bought a new one. Which is great because I still haven't played guitar, but I ended up buying a standing desk for the basement. I need a standing desk for in here. It's awesome. I've seen some photos from UniFi Express. I have no idea about that. And if I did, I can't talk about that anyway. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the upcoming videos. It's been about 2 weeks since I've done videos, but we're going to get back on track for a weekly. I've watched Livewire's video and it was great. Very informative on AI key versus AI port. Yeah, I find myself watching less and less YouTube tech videos these days after doing it. So I'm pretty much the only person I watch on YouTube right now is Peter Santaloni, which has nothing to do with tech at all. When are we going to see the new rack? Well, there's a couple things with that. It is still in my driveway, or no, it's not in the driveway. It's in the garage now, but I think Ubiquity was under the impression that I was installing it in a enterprise instead of installing it in my basement. Which I told them I was installing it in my basement. But anyway, regardless. We're going to end up probably shipping it to a business that we do and then putting it in there instead. So that'll be a little bit. Does the U7 Enterprise work with just one PoE plus? I think it does. I think it does. I haven't really used mine because I needed a U6 access point to do Bluetooth. Do you think you need an AI port at all when the AI key is a thing? Possibly. I don't even really know the differences, to be honest with you. I probably should look into that. Let's go here. AI port. So compatible with OnVIF, does face in license plate recognition. So this is, yeah, I guess why would it be really needed? So AI key. Okay. So this is kind of different because it's more for your smart detections and then, you know, detailed classifications, natural language searches. But it still does give your, I think it's your G4 and up cameras. It gives them like the facial recognition and stuff like that. So if you wanted like a G3 camera to do facial recognition or be AI compatible, you would need the AI port. I believe that's kind of the difference, but yeah. SPX, good morning. Good morning. Smash the like button, yes. What's wrong with Mac Telecom Enterprise? Well, I really do want it. So I don't know. I might keep it. It's just going to be very difficult to get down to my basement because we'd have to come in through my laundry room, and there's really not that much room to actually bend it around. The living room, yes, that would be fun, but I'd have to get all my cables there, which wouldn't be too hard, but I'd have to drill like a massive hole through the floor. Just give me 1 sec. There we go. And then, this morning I just rendered a video as well. And on this computer, at the top of it, there's like a little flickering on the video. But within the actual video files, there's no flickering at all. So that's driving me nuts. And I got to figure that out now. I'm having problems with my U6 Pro in my office, and I need to upgrade that baby to the U7 Pro in a month. Yeah, they're both great. I mean, the U6 Pro is great as well. U7 Enterprise needs PoE++. Yes. Yes. Weird the UniFi cover broke off and hit the ground on me. I've actually seen a couple. It's that little circle part that popped out. I've seen it happen a couple times. You know what? I need to start using my prompter. So I have an Elgato teleprompter. I need to start putting it on my camera. And then, because you could actually have your chat, or you could use it as like a monitor. And then it's like I'm looking at the camera instead of looking down at my screen. Is there a limit to how many Protect cameras can handle less than 100? Is there a limit to how many camera Protect can handle less than 100? And also, most hoping OMVIF bring. There is limits to camera counts if that's what your question is. This is a good site to look at. Calculator.ui.com, or I think they kind of switched the name on it, but let me do that. So you can look here. This is a capacity thing. So if you're looking at the ENVR and say we're doing 2K cameras, you do 140. If you're doing 4K cameras, you could do 70. HD cameras, 210. The UNVR Pro, we'll just say 2K. Not a lot of people are doing HD anymore. You do 35. And then you could do 24 on that. And then this, you could do 30. And this is like, what, 18. So you just got to kind of go through the capacity calculator and see. Yeah. And I'm not sure how it would handle ONVIF cameras, though. I'm sure I could get all the cables, because where our TV room is, the network room, is it right below it? I think it's directly below. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's at our front door. That's where the network room is. I'll buy a PoE++ then for Switch. You could buy a PoE++ injector. And I think they have a new 10 gig one, don't they? I need the U7 in wall with the built-in switch. Been waiting a long time. I thought they were coming out with them as well. We were told when we did our video on it that they were going to have another one. I don't know if that's still in the works or not, but I'm hoping that it is, because that was a really great alternative for like an office space. So instead of me having to have a separate switch over here, which I would anyway for testing, but most people wouldn't be plugging in a ton of devices, they could have that E7 or U7, whatever, in wall with the ports going out and connect a bunch of different devices. Let's see. What else is new? What do I have in here? AI key. I mean, AI key, it was cool. That's just kind of the last video that I did. And I brought it to customers because I wanted to see how it worked in real world, like business environment, instead of just sitting at my house. But once I go back there, I'm taking it back and I'm putting it in my network rack. And I'm probably going to end up getting this. Why? Why not? Just to make it look clean. It's $79 US. I probably don't need more than one AI key, but if we do start hitting that threshold of 200, then I would actually think about getting a second one. Need a video on UI rack with UniFi enterprise devices. Yes, so I do have some of the enterprise devices. I have the well, I have a bunch of them. I probably have all of them, actually. I have this. I have the Entrance Fortress Gateway, or Enterprise Fortress Gateway. What else do I have? I think I got one of these. I don't know which one I got. I got one of these. Not sure, though. And then I haven't opened it yet. I'm hoping it's the 48, but we'll see. And then I have this guy, or two of them. I think I have two of these, I believe. Oops. So, and then I have the ENVR, but the ENVR we're not doing, and I have the bezel. I wish I should just keep all this stuff. But then again, for 15 cameras to have the ENVR, is it really worth it? Probably not. But it would look really nice in the rack, because the bezel, oh, the bezel's beautiful. If you haven't seen the bezel in real life, it is great. Does the AI key change the number of cameras the MVR could handle? I don't think. No, it doesn't. No. Nope. And the AI key could handle, like, say you have 100 cameras. You could put all 100 cameras on one AI key, but the problem with that, it's going to hit your max threshold of your 200 limit queue, and then it... Oh, no, camera went away. What is going on? Hold up. What is going on today? Something is going on. You guys could still see me, right? Okay, we're good. It came back. If you take the panels off the rack, yes, so that's... Camera is okay. Well, it went out for a second. I just saw it go out. Yeah. Maybe I need to do some updates. I don't even know. So we're going to take the panels off the side, and then the big thing is the glass doors. The glass doors would be heavy. That's what would be heavy on it. I'm going to blame DNS too. I can't believe all these issues I'm having. My lord. Live on stream. Looks like Ubiquiti recently removed free shipping from Canada. Canada tried to buy a couple patch cables, and it was an extra $15 for shipping. Uh-oh. I did see that too, but usually when I'm doing shipping, it's over $700. So it's pretty good. Job site, we're working on the job site video right now for that like 50 door access job. So I'm hoping that's gonna be, yeah, I don't know. I gotta make sure that it's up to date. I haven't really done much with this computer yet. But yeah, we need to do some more on-site jobs, and there is one coming up. There's a couple coming up actually. We have a job for that 50 doors, which is gonna be cool, really cool. And then we're doing another house job where we're switching out all, I think they had hike vision cameras or access. We're switching all the cameras out. They have a gate. We're putting a gate controller with an LPR camera. We're either running fiber or copper to the actual gate. I think they might already have something there. And then, yeah, it's going to be cool. James, how's it going? From Las Vegas. Sorry, messed up. UXG. UXG's good. I don't use them though. I just use the consoles. You use the 24 HE or HE for your E7. Nice. More gut pics from Jay. Yes. That was funny. We were talking about that the other day. Or no, I think it was yesterday when we were working. I forget what came up with that. I don't know. We were just talking about yeah. Every single video that we do on site, Jay's gut's always hanging out. Which is okay. We gotta keep that going. Let me just log into my Instagram here. So we could... Oh, I'm not logged in. Frig. What is... You guys can't see this. Perfect. Oh, I'm going to have to do two-factor guaranteed. That's the problem with getting a new computer. You got to swap everything. It's crazy. Are they sending me a code? What? WhatsApp? I don't even have WhatsApp. There we go. Let's see. Where are we? Does anyone know if there are any reviews of the AI LPR on the front of the house for a 25? I think, well, we'll look. Inside Wire did one as well. I don't know how high up he had it, though. And I think people aren't getting the point of what the LPR is. It's for license plate reading. And that's it. There were a couple people who bought it and weren't too complained because they didn't see it as a real camera. They're like, why isn't this just doing, normal camera stuff? It's purpose built. It's for AIs. It's for AI license plate reading. Let me just see. Yeah, Inside Wire did a video on it as well. So let me. I think he did. Yeah, right here. He did it just kind of from his driveway on a test bench or on a test pole. Okay, so let's go to, how do I look at my profile? There we go. I need 6 AI Pros. Is it okay to record with the cloud key and an AI key? 6 AI Pros. So those are 4K cameras. Nope. Your limit on the cloud key is 5. You might be able to break it, but I probably would get a UNVR. Just like a basic UNVR. Yeah, this is what we've been kind of working on. We did this job. It was a cable cleanup-ish job, but it turned out pretty good. This was just for a house. People were asking, why do we have more patch panels? The homeowner just bought patch panels, and he just said, stick them in. And a lot of people thought this was the UNVR Pro, but it isn't. They don't have any Ubiquiti cameras. That is the UNAS. Another thing of note, we have the dust covers, but we don't have enough dust covers. They only bought 24, and then a couple of Keystone blanks. So they're going to pick up some more of that. And yeah, it was a fun job. It was a day job. And then yesterday we did this, well, I didn't do it. Jay did it. So it wasn't hard for me. But this outdoor, the door going to the outside, it was completely full of mortar. And usually it is, like on exterior doors. So Jay's out there cutting the electric strike in, drilling out all the mortar. This was the hard part right here, was getting the actual access reader in on it. Because we were first like, why don't we just put it on a box on the outside? I'm like, no, let's get it in the door frame. It'll look 10 times better. And then I only took a picture of one camera. I thought I took a picture of 3. And then we just put up 3 cameras, and that was it. It was a small job, but the doors, when you're doing door access, you never know how long it's going to take. No gut pick for that. Turrets or bullets? I'm confused on the use case for one versus the other. So let's look, shall we? So these AI turrets, I think the AI turrets have the actual floodlight on it, so that's really nice, and it does facial recognition, 40 meter IR and 109 degree. Whereas the AI Pro, 3 times, well, the AI Pro does 3 times optical zoom. So if you're wanting that, that's what you would go with. Me personally, I'm really liking the turrets. I think the turrets look great, and they're just easy to install. But you need to remember, if you're installing the turrets on brick, you need to get a back box. Whereas the AI Pro, you don't, because it's just like a little mount. Alonso, how's it going? Let's see. I have the 24 Pro Max and thought this would be compatible. Okay, I have the 24 Port Max. Hold on, I missed something. Oh, I think you guys are talking to each other. I think the 24 Port Max, I'm pretty sure that has PoE++ though. Does the AI key enable smart detections on OnVIF cameras? That is a good question that I didn't test, and I believe it does. But don't take my word for it. Go watch DPC Technologies video, because I'm pretty sure he actually puts it shows it in there. Yeah, I didn't test with any OnVIF cameras. I don't use OnVIF cameras. I guess I probably should start including that for people who do though. I guess it's Super Bowl today. I don't watch sports, so I don't really care. I didn't even realize it was Super Bowl. We might have been working today, and then my brother's like, it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm like, okay. Doesn't matter to me. I'd rather be working, but people are excited about it. I guess it's chicken wing day. Chicken wing pizza day. So, oh, you know what else came out? This is kind of cool. Kind of cool. This right here. These Keystone inserts, like how cool is that? I would never have thought of that. It has this little pop out. It's for if you're having to put like your DAC cables like that. So I'm going to buy a bunch of these. $19 for 12. Oh no, that's 24. Is it 24? No, it's only 12. It's only 12. Darn it. Anyway, $19 for 12. I guess you got to pay for the aesthetics, right? Which is really nice. I'm sure there's been other stuff that's come out that I haven't seen. Let's see. Oh, there was that thing. What was that again? What was that thing? That was really cool too. And it's going to make camera jobs with old cabling easy. I need to do a video on all of these accessories. That's what I probably should do. You know what? I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to buy all the accessories that I can and do a video on it. Oh, it was this right here. So the PoE over 2 wire retrofit. This is a really cool idea. I like it. So we're going to We're going to test these out, hopefully somewhere. So what happens? A pair of extenders that extends PoE over twisted pair or coax cable. So transmitter, PoE++ input, 2-wire output, 2-wire to coaxial. Same with the receiver. This is going to be great for old camera jobs where you have like the BNC connections and stuff like that. I'm glad they came out with it. And it's not overly priced. I mean, 99 bucks, little expensive. But if you're having to rerun cables in a house, you're paying like 300 bucks at least per cable. Hey Cody, long time your pick between the Flex 2.5 and the Enterprise used long time. Your pick between 2.5 PoE and Enterprise. Good question. I haven't been using the 2.5 for that long. I just actually put it in this morning. What's the power budget? 76 watts. 76 watts. So that's if you're using PoE++, though. So if you're just using PoE++, you got 46 watts. And what were you doing there? 4 to 5, 8. Yeah. So you'd have to go with the Enterprise. This wattage, you would get maybe two APs. What's the bandwidth of the PoE? Are you talking about the things that we were just looking at? These guys right here? I'm not sure. Let's see. It's 100 meg. Yeah. So if you're looking at new cameras, most of the cameras by Ubiquiti are 100 meg anyway, besides like the 4K cameras. He probably could use a 210 adapter, but it's not PoE+++. I'd go with the Enterprise because the Enterprise you're going to be getting. Where is it? Utility. Well, you get 120 watts at 479 though. Shoot. What would I get? I'd probably get this. I'd get this. I would get this. I get the Pro Max 16 PoE. And then you get 2.5 gig ports too. That would be the better choice. I would do that. What was I going to show? I guess, hold on a sec. I got to shout Chantel out. I hear her walking around. Let's see. Oops, I don't want to click on her channel. So this is, well, I'm on the channel sometimes. Terry, you're always commenting. I see it. So Chantel's not the owner of this account, so she always comments under another account that she uses. I need to transfer that to her somehow. I got to figure that out. But anyway, she's putting out a lot of videos. This was our last trip to Grand Principe, Grand Jamaica, or whatever it was. I think we're probably going back to Jamaica in a few months. But yeah, go check it out. There we go. I do have my other tech channel. I'll shout that out later because I haven't actually put any other videos out on it. Well, you could mount the Pro Max 16. You just got to buy the mount with it, right? You have to buy the mount. Why isn't the rack mount showing? They have a rack mount. I don't know why it's not showing up in. Oh, here we go. Add-ons. Yeah, you buy the rack mount for another 49 bucks if you want. I think I watched the last one. I don't remember. I'm not too sure. She'll have some coming up because she went to Mexico with her friend, so she'll have some coming up with that. I use this at my uncle's house. It's actually in his garage right now. His garage is unfinished. It's very cold in there, so I'm hoping it lasts the winter. They are finishing their garage eventually, and like it's all going to be heated. So after, if it survives the winter, which it should, it'll be good. What else was I going to talk about? Ongoing jobs. What ongoing jobs do I have? We got a bunch of jobs. We're going to be quoting a Turtle Jack's restaurant or something like that. I've only been to Turtle Jack's once. I don't know if it's American chain or if it's Canadian or whatever, but they wanted like 40 cameras or 36 to 40 cameras, 2 doors, bunch of access points, racks, all that type of stuff. Next week, we're going to another job. We're putting in, I think it's 4 U7 Pros. What else were we putting in there? The electricians ran the cable, which is always like, oh no, the electricians ran the cable. If you know, you know. So the electricians, they didn't mark anything, so we're gonna have to figure that out, label everything, terminate everything, put on all the access points. The access points will require lift work because it's back in their warehouse, and the warehouse is pretty tall. Testing, labeling, and that's pretty much it. It's not gonna be a bad job. We're gonna be supplying all the network gear, so it's gonna be kind of fun. Yeah, the rack mount could hold the PSU, which is cool. It's a really nice design, actually. Have you installed the U7 Pro wall? Yes, I have one. That is what's in my living room, and it works well. Oh yeah, that's what we were going to talk about, the E7 campus. Oh, did I put that? No, I didn't put that there. The U7 Pro wall works well. Yeah, that's actually the only access point I have running in my whole house right now. It's on the main floor, and it's working for my upstairs and my basement. Mind you, we don't have a ton of clients, but... Well, they already have the U7 in wall. They just don't have it for... They just don't have the ports connected to it. Hate when electricians run it so many times. They use ThinCat 5e and staple. Yes. My uncle and I, this was going back years. I don't know. We're talking probably 10 years at least. We were doing a job for like this veterinarian clinic. It was a brand new job. Well, the electricians, they did all the cabling, which is fine. I mean, they did neat work. When we go to terminate it, they used all stranded cable, not solid copper. So they had to rip it out and replace everything. And there was about 400 drops. And that was their fault. Yes, let's hit the like button. Let's try to at least get to 50. We only got 27. Well, we're going to have to test. We're going to have to test everything and see how it goes. Any chance you would do a video on the E7 campus? If I have a job to do the E7 campus on, I will definitely do a video on it. I probably could. Yeah, it's a bit overkill for a lot of my clients, but I could see my one client, like my main client that I film everything for, them wanting this at their farmhouse to be able to do the open, they got a massive open field where there's a fire pit and stuff like that. And I think this would be a cool test for it. But then again, they're not there that often. They might be turning it into like an Airbnb style where they have the farmhouse as the main place. And then they're going to build a bunch of different cabins. And then from each cabin, we're going to have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I think that's the plan. And maybe we'll do one of these in the open field. I think that would be cool. Well, it wasn't copper-clad aluminum. It was just stranded. Yeah, don't ever use copper-clad aluminum. Because people will just go on Amazon. They're like, holy crap, a box of, Cat 6 for $100 or something like that. And they'll buy it. And they don't realize it's CCA, which is not good. But yeah, this looks cool. What does it power with, though? That's another thing. What does it power with? 10 spatial streams. Wi-Fi 7 with 6 gigahertz support. Yes, that's nice. You know what we'll do for them? Actually, the farmhouse will do the audience. Why not? March 2025. So that's coming out next month. PoE++. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, this is PoE++ as well. Nice. Well, ask your questions. We've only been going 30 minutes. I don't have a ton to talk about because I haven't put out new videos in a little bit. But yeah, ask your questions. We'll stay on a bit longer. So I got to go and I need to figure out what's happening with the flickering in that frickin' video. I might have to, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might have to send all my video files to my UNAS, then edit it on my old computer downstairs and then upload it from there. Because it's something with the computer. It's not whatever it's rendering. Something's going wrong because the actual video files are clean, which really sucks. James, how's it going? Good to see you. Are you setting up your clients with the new firewall rules? Well, yes. I needed to learn the firewall rules first to be able to figure it out. So yeah, we're gonna begin to. Yes, absolutely. I use DaVinci Resolve. Yep. I use I use the paid version of it. Hopefully I have the license in it. That shouldn't be causing it though. But I need to make sure because that would drive me nuts. It's like this little thin line at the top of the video, like right up here, and it goes flick, 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 like every 2 seconds. It's like, oh, I can't release it like that. Yeah, the new firewall setup, that should be this week. I'm trying to think about just how to make it somewhat interesting. it's going to be my normal firewall rules, right? Like the blocking is really easy. The VPN blocking VPN users from getting to your NAT, or because when you set up a VPN with UniFi, it allows you to go everywhere. So you could hit every different subnet. So we'll block the VPN users from getting to every other subnet except like not Synology, like my Ubiquiti NAS or something like that. And then the other thing with that, when you set up teleport, teleport doesn't show up in the VPN section. So if you create a teleport VPN, it doesn't show up there. So you have to actually manually add a new policy for it. Are you, for the gate intercom, do you know if there's a way to control both a vehicle gate and a pedestrian gate, perhaps based on the roles? That I don't know. We are just doing it like very basic right now. That's just because that's all we've been asked to do. Where we're literally doing like gates like this. Right? So we have one place that we're doing 4 gates for. And then we have another place, actually the one place we're doing 50 readers for, they have like kind of it's like a garage door style of gate that we'll be doing up and down, but they don't have like a pedestrian side to go in. It would be cool to set that up though eventually. Yeah, the firewall setup, it should be good. I've already started doing my like little script. My scripts aren't really scripts. I've just got a prompter like 6 months ago. Before that, I was winging all of my videos and just putting like little notes down. No UniFi 6-inch patch cables, only 1.3. Yes, so I use whatever the ether lighting is. Ether lighting, oops, right here. I use the 0.15 meters. That's the smallest ones that you want to get. If you're looking to do it like this, patch panel to switch port, you want to get the smallest ones. They're awesome. They're expensive, but they're awesome. Can you mount a turret 90 degrees off vertical to shoot down of the edge of the building? Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. Yeah. Love your videos. In the middle of setting up my first commercial UniFi setup. When would you guess the new 48 PoE HD? Is it not? Oh, the 48. They have so many different lines now. I don't even know where it's found. Pro 24. Are they even releasing a 48? Did they show that in their video? I'm not even sure if they're releasing one. Because it doesn't even show coming soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if they're releasing one, to be honest. I could ask them. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a DaVinci Resolve. So I just started, like, I literally just did the video before coming on live stream. I rendered it, I uploaded it, and then I just watched it back at 2 times. I'm like, oh my God, that flickering. Luckily, it isn't the video source because I could always just do it re-edit it downstairs. It said it in the video. So if it said it in the video, it will be coming out, but I have no idea what timeline. Albert, how's it going? Good to see you. It's not just your videos flickering. Past couple weeks, a ton of people, Craft Computing had it. Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe because I'm in a Discord with Craft Computing, Crosstalk Solutions, Lawrence Systems, all those guys. I'm gonna see what they did to fix it. It might have been the new update because what I downloaded was the newest. But then, yeah, because Chantel's videos don't have it flickering in it. So we'll have to see. Think Greek, how's it going? Good to see you. What else was I gonna do videos on? I had other stuff. The LPR. So I don't know if I want to do a dedicated LPR video. I probably should just do a dedicated LPR video. So, you know what? I'll do a dedicated LPR video, but it's also going to be tied in with that 50 camera job as well as that other house that we're doing. It'll just be clips from that because that's where we're going to be doing testing. The hard part with the LPR, now we're showing license plates, or it'll be either my car or my brother's vehicle. Not that license plates really do much for you, but I'd rather not show that stuff, but I guess we'll have to. Thanks for your videos. You're the reason I go with all UniFi for your new house. Nice. By the way, my wife hates you. Well, it does get a little expensive, doesn't it? You know what? I've seen crosstalk before. I think it's something to do with 4K, to be honest. Because I've had it before, but it was like a quick little flicker, and I'm like, you know what? That's fine. This is constant throughout the whole thing. We always ask the clients if we could film on site. So we would never go to a client site and just start filming. I mean, we would never do that because then it would show up on YouTube, and I mean, we just don't do that. Pretty much all my clients let me film though, because they found me on YouTube and they want me to do videos. But there's probably half of them when they say I can film that I don't do because we need to get the job done. G4 doorbell or Pro? G4 doorbell or Pro? I would go with the G4 doorbell Pro. I don't even know if they sell the old one, do they? I don't think they sell the old one anymore. Oh, they do. I would go with the Pro. It is $100 more, but you get the package detection, which is great. My wife hates it too, trying to upgrade to Wi-Fi 7. Oh gosh. Yeah, the upgrade to Wi-Fi 7's, I don't know. Do you need it in your house? Probably not. But I know most people here are, you know, home lab enthusiasts and stuff like that, so they're going to end up buying it. Any clients you install for don't want you to record. Yeah, it all depends. Like some places I can't even take pictures, right? They don't even really want to see our phone. UniFi is a drug for us tech folk. Yes, yes, exactly. The Wi-Fi 7 stuff is cool. I have this AP. I need to get installed. I still need to figure out I'm so lazy. You know, after you go and you work, the last thing you want to do is come home and test your own cables and see what's going on with them. It's been working for years, and then just for some reason, stop working properly. It's only getting 100 meg. So obviously, it's a physical issue with the cable. I probably just need to re-terminate both ends and we'll be good. And I just haven't done it. This is the AP. It's actually in my roof right now, but I powered it off. I need to get that back up and running. I'm trying to figure out how to switch some legacy door access like Yale in door lock codes to access the store. Yale, yeah, because Yale is more like residential, right? Maybe they have a commercial line. I don't know. I don't really use Yale, but the UniFi access stuff's great. Yes, I would use the G4 Doorbell Pro with Ethernet. I didn't mind the Wi-Fi one. My Wi-Fi one was fine, but I had access points pretty close to it. I plan to buy a new AP and a new in-wall. I'm hoping that they do. A lot of people have mentioned the in-wall this morning. Where the heck is it? The in-wall with the actual ports on the bottom. So hopefully they come out with something like that. U7 paintable cover. I should make mine that color right there. 3 different colors. When setting up an LTE backup connection, do you have to use UniFi's ATA LTE, or can you use a different brand like Starlink? You could use Starlink. We use Starlink as backup. Pictures are always good on job for warranty issues. Yes, exactly. That is true. I mean, they might let me take pictures, but they don't ever want me to post it on social media. Stay for the beginning with the UDMSE, and down the line go with the 24 Pro Max. The 24 Pro Max is great. DM Ohio, you did a really cool thing, and I don't know where I could find it actually. Where can I find it? I don't think I'm logged into Twitter here. Twitter. I'm not. Let me see if I could find it on my phone. That box that you created was really cool. Oops. Is that what your name is on Twitter? Oh yeah, it is. Do you mind if I share it before I actually share it? Let me just see. You know what? Maybe I'll log into. I'm just gonna log into Twitter here. I don't like going live. I don't like showing off Twitter, and I don't even know what my email is for this, to be honest. Go for it. Okay, cool. I will once I could figure out what email I use. Account information. Oh, I use that account. Weird. Okay. Oops. Oops. Whoops. Give me 2 seconds here. Why did that go away? What the heck? Ah, damn. How am I gonna do this? You know what? I'm just gonna message myself your pictures. I'll save your pictures. And then yeah, I gotta figure this out. How the heck I could share this. See, that's why I want to get into 3D printing, but let's do this. I'll just email them myself. That'll be the easiest. Photos. Boop, boop, boop. Done. Let's see. Okay. Let me bring back up my email. I gotta get into signed into all my freaking accounts. Oh wait, I don't know if I can do this. We'll have to see how I could. Oh, I only sent 2. That's okay. There we go. Bring up that image and that image. Okay, so DM Ohio came out with this thing. I think it was for, actually, let me read your tweet. I can't bring up Twitter, so I'll just read it off my phone of what this was used for. So, had a request for remote cameras at a construction site. So we put together this Ubiquity hardware, Gateway Max, G5 PTZ, mobile router, Ultra, and then they're thanking Ben_P_ for the 3D backplane design. So this is really cool. I would love to get out of here. Like, this is a nice little, it's a clean little setup. So you got your mobile router there, you got your PoE injectors, and then you have your, like this looks awesome. You have your G5 PTZ. And then you have your case on top of it. There we go. Like that is really freaking cool. I need to start doing some stuff like that for remote setups. What are you using to power it though? Are you just like going off a light pole or something like that? Let's see. We have the UniFi Wi-Fi doorbell and works fine. Yep. Yeah, it's worked fine for me. Hey Cody, love your content. Can you help clear up some confusion? I just snagged 6 AI ports and the rack unit from them. Am I still going to get any benefit from an AI key? The AI key does a bunch more. Like the AI key is going to do this type of stuff. It will do audio to audio transcriptions if it's legally allowed in your state and you're using that. You have sharpened face recognition images, so it does enhanced identification. Transcribe speech, which I was saying. Low latency natural language retrieval. So what you would say, like, guy wearing backwards hat in a black shirt, and it's going to pull up all of those video files that have somebody that look like it. So that's the difference. The AI port won't do that. Oh, my camera went away again. There we go. Now it's back. Bloody heck. I got to make sure all my firmware is up to date after this. Let's see. I did an emergency backup internet for a client, used T-Mobile, but they blocked the VoIP. Oh, had to tunnel their VoIP IP. Interesting. Do you think UI will release another cheaper talk phone? I hope so, because I brought that up in my video. We need to have some sort of cheaper talk solution. For not like necessarily cheap, but for like our warehouses. You don't want to be bringing a $300 touchscreen phone. I know it's a wall mount. They have a wall mount now. Into a place that's super dirty. That's just me anyway. Found out the other day could plug a USB adapter to the phone and yes, you could do that. Yep, as a secondary WAN. That is with a UI dock soft phone? I don't understand what you mean there. New video idea. AVoIP. 1 PoE. Okay, 48, 2.4, 10 gig. Oh, versus the switches. I'm probably not going to do switch versus switch, and especially if they're using non-Ubiquity switches, just because, I don't know. One, it's not going to do great for numbers, and it just doesn't super excite me to do that. What's the difference between an Enterprise Campus 48 PoE and the Enterprise 48? Let's see. Well, the Enterprise, it has PoE+++. So that's one big difference. We have 32 10 gig. Okay, let's duplicate, shall we? Switching Enterprise. Okay, so the Enterprise 48 only has 2.5 gig ports. It has 4 10 gig SFPs. This one has 32 10 gig ports, 16 2.5, and they're all PoE+++. So 90 watt compatible. Where this, I believe they're only PoE plus. So you don't even have you don't have plus plus on this? Why the heck would you buy this? You don't even have PoE plus plus. Interesting. And the price point, that's the difference. The other difference is the price point on it. I think these do 25 gig uplinks too. Yep, and they have 25 gig uplinks. That's the difference. On my sites, I've installed Sonos speakers, but the past year, Sonos software has really let me down. Have you had any experience? I haven't used the UniFi Power Amp, but apparently it's good and people are liking it. Oh, you're adding a solar option. Ah, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, that'd be cool to do. That would be a fun video to do too. Yeah. That's really nifty. I had a construction site request, but ultimately had to go with the Reolink TrackMix LTE. Plus, it has a big 100 watt solar panel. That'd be cool. I have a couple solar panels in my garage right now that I've never used. I don't know. AI key is going to be worth it to some people. I don't think it's that much money, to be honest. What is it, $1,000? AI key. And they're just going to add more to it. It's only $679. I mean, it's not crazy expensive. I mean, for homes, yeah, maybe that's pricey, but for businesses, that's nothing. Especially when you want to do fast searches, right? Oh, I mean a phone app for talk that I could use as a smartphone. They have it. They have a UniFi Talks soft phone, but you have to buy the professional talk subscription, and you only get like 5 seats. I want a UniFi Talk deck phone, mainly for shop. So what you could do, UniFi Talk now allows us to have third-party phones. So what I did for my client, they have a cafe and they wanted a wireless phone. So I bought a Grandstream wireless VoIP phone and I attached it to UniFi Talk and it works great. We had to go with the AT&T or ATA. Yeah, well, like I said, you could do third-party now. So you don't even need ATAs. You don't need any analog phone. You could go with any SIP phone and then just configure it. Will you be doing a UniFi Talk full install video? Probably I'm going to be doing a video on the firewall rules, and that should be out this week. I usually do my 2025 video like halfway through the year. James, how's it going? Good to see you. What? I don't know. I'm not sure on this, and I don't know if I want to know. We'll see if the answer is good or not. I'm not going to read it out because it seems a little random. Purchase the Keystone blank pass through. Yeah, the shipping costs. Yeah. Well, you need to go. Do you guys get free shipping if you pay over a certain amount of money in the United States? I know Canada just switched it. We used to have free shipping for everything, and now we have to get at least $600 or $700. What tool do you use for VLAN design? Nothing. I just kind of write it down. Yeah, no tool. Yeah. I just paid $1,100 for stuff and had to pay for shipping. Okay, so maybe in the United States they make you pay for shipping for everything. Let's see. Oh, we got to 52 likes. Now we could try to get to 100 likes. Wouldn't that be great? Let's see what's new, shall we? Wi-Fi 7 AI key. This is cool, I guess. The G3 Access. I did a video on it. We actually just installed one of these yesterday. Not the G3 starter kit, but one of these guys. It's awesome. Like if you're only doing a one-door installation, this is great. $129. You do your lock terminals. You could do your sensor inputs and stuff like that. And then you could put a camera on it if you want. And you could put your locks. So yeah, it works actually really great. But the G3 stuff, that's cool if you want Apple Wallet support. You mean G3 access for my catio, not the front door. The catio is more important. I would like that UniFi Protect could count the people that enter into a building. AI key would be very useful. Does it do people counting? Does it do people counting? I don't think it does. You guys can't see this, right? Good. Good. I don't think it does person counting. I mean, I thought there was a way to do it. You used to be able to get like heat signatures. Where the heck do they put that now? Do they even have that anymore? There's a heat map, but they used to do... There used to be a place where you could see, like, it was a graph where it would be like a people or vehicle graph. I don't know if they... I haven't actually looked at for it for a long time. I don't know if they have that anymore. What the heck? Why is Chantel in the backyard? Oh, she's feeding the birds. Feeding the birds. You were 52. Nice. Now we're at 61 likes. Awesome. Come to Huntsville and install that on my network closet door. Huntsville. Where is Huntsville? Is that Alabama? I have no idea. There's a Huntsville right by where we live. It's like, it's close to my mom. With Apple Wallet would be a no-brainer. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. I guess I could use NFC as well. Or I could just use my thumbprint. I use various solutions. Oh, nice. Yeah, we only do UniFi Protect installs now. If there are people who want specific things, like if they want us to just install these cameras, sure, I'll do it, but we're not actually supporting them or doing the config. Sorry I'm late. Any word if UniFi will allow AI key to be used with talk? What would you use it for with talk, though? Happen to know of a PoE power calculator, aka pick devices to get numbers? I don't know any of that. I just do it manually. So if I know I have 16 cameras, I just kind of count it in my head. Oh yeah, I guess you could do line crossing. You could do line crossing and then you could look in Alarm Manager. That's true. And you could look in your Alarm Manager to see how many people have done it. Let me see. Last triggered. Yeah, because like if I'm looking at my motion events right now, when was this for? So this is the last 24 hours, though, mind you. Is there a way to set the date, though? I don't think there is. I think it's only the last 24 hours. So the last 24 hours, I've had 132 people. So it does count people. Yeah, but that's I'd want to get something that's longer range, like for a month. So if you're putting in cameras for a store environment, that would be good. But yeah, you could do a line crossing across the front of the store. But then you would have to divide that by 2 when people leave, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you could just buy a person counter going in and out of stores. We actually haven't really ever installed the Ubiquiti XGs before. We've done a couple small UISP jobs that are like point to multipoint, and they were only like 100 feet away. It wasn't anything crazy. Also use Frigate and DVA for Synology. Have you ever had any clients complain about the unlock until access time message showing up on the G2 reader after the last update? Have you had any clients complain about the unlock until? I haven't even heard of that yet. No. I haven't even heard of that. I'll have to look into that. It is Alabama. Okay, sweet. I'd come to the States. We may be coming to the States to do a job that will be filmed, and it will be in partnership with another person, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Got to work on work visas and stuff like that. I would like to set up LTE backup for my home cable internet Rogers service through Bell. What hardware would you recommend? Canadian says UniFi LTE is not available. I thought they had it. I thought they had a thing that we could use, because I'm Canadian too. I use Bell as my backup. You could do Starlink, but if you want LTE, I thought they had, yeah, they got these. They have all these. You could use any one of these, but you have to figure out, it's unlocked Cat 4, so you just have to get an LTE card from your provider. You could buy the mobile router. They don't have the LTE, you're thinking about the white one. They don't have that, but you could get one of these. and it will work just the same. Uber Eats, stop message. Oh, you know what? I had Chick-fil-A last night for the first time. Not that good. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the greatest. I don't know why it's so hyped up. Marius, how's it going? Good morning. And does your company do installs in Texas for the right price? We would do installs if it was worth the money, and we would, like I said, so because I'm Canadian, we would have to have a work visa to come down there and work for you. If it was worthwhile, travel expenses were paid for, our daily rates were paid for. Yeah, absolutely. Jay and I were talking about that yesterday, and because we've been asked to come to Texas, I don't know how many times to do work, Florida, Hawaii, a couple other places, and I've always declined it. But I should really open myself up more to it if it's easy to get work visas, because we want to do it legally, of course. Yeah. Oh wait, did they already mention that? I was spent. Oh, here we go. Call summarization. They have online AI with talk, but not locally hosted, and they limit the number of calls they summarize. Yes, I know there is a limit to that, but yeah, the AI key doesn't work for it. Unfortunately, it might in the future. I don't know. They should let you reserve some hard drive space to extend system metrics. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm sure they'll build it out a little more. I don't know if you could see that. No, because the log doesn't do... No, the log doesn't let you pull. It doesn't let you pull any of the alarm manager stuff. Not yet, anyway. That is a good... You know, I'm going to suggest that to them, though. I think that's great. The ATA isn't available in Europe, if I'm not wrong. It's the cheapest way to get started in UniFi Talk. How can we do here? Jason, you would have to buy a UniFi Talk phone, though. And if the... Why is the ATA not available there? I'm just going to say United Kingdom. It should be available there, no? Oh, it isn't. Oh, yeah, it's available there. Oh, it's still coming soon. Why is that taking so long to get to market? I wonder. Yeah, you would have to buy a G2 touch phone. That's the only way you could do it then. That would be the cheapest way to go. And unlocked. You'd want to get an... You could probably get a locked phone, and then you could just buy a bunch of third-party phones. Hyper Protagonist, thank you very much. You're in BC, aren't you? I actually had somebody want me to come to BC, but in BC, you need to have a low voltage license. In Ontario, you don't. Have you installed a UK Ultra with the panel antennas? I have not. I just had it. I had it in my backyard for the summer for Wi-Fi. I actually took it out, but when the summer, because I'm not in my backyard in the winter. In the summer, I'll re-put it back there. But I don't even think I don't have the panel antenna yet. And my backyard's not really that big. I bought over 8K, including an EFG with warranty and still paid shipping. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Well, I guess that's the times now, right? Have you used those? I'm thinking you're talking about the little mobile units. 2.5 gig PoE adapter, 30 watt available now. I thought they did a 10 gig one. I might be wrong on that, though. Because it's fast and peanut oil is, yep. I'd rather have Popeye's chicken than Chick-fil-A. You know what? It just popped up on Uber Eats. Jay and I were coming home from Toronto or Burlington. Or I forget where we were in Burlington yesterday. We're coming back, and it, of course, Uber Eats is messaging me, and I shouldn't be ordering. But it said, oh, Chick-fil-A is now available. I'm like, yes. Because I went to actually go there, and it was so busy. When Canada joins the U.S., all the work will be legal. Okay, we're not going to get political. But that would be great. I mean, that for me, that side of things would be great because I wouldn't have to worry about the legalities working in the States and stuff like that. Jacob, no problem. Have a great day as well. Can we use the API to pull those logs? You might be able to. Is the UniFi API unlocked? Or UniFi Protect? I don't know if it is, if the Protect one is. I know you could do it with UniFi Access and you could do it with the UniFi Network. The UniFi mobile routers are not managed from the standard dashboard, but require the mobile license after 6 months. I don't think it's that much, though, is it? I thought it was only like $2 or something like that. Is there more videos coming from the co-working space? I probably should do a video. just walking through and doing a walkthrough of everything that's installed there, and like take my time to explain what was done, how it was done, show the heat map scans. I think we could do that, but the only issue is they're open all the time now. Actually, the co-working space isn't operational during the weekend, but they have a cafe built into it. And this cafe works. But I guess I could get there either before or I could get after closing. The co-working space was a fun one. We're doing more at the building because that's the 7th floor of the building. That's the place where we have we're about to install 10 G5 I think it's 10 G5 PTZ cameras in their parking lot. So who wants me to film that? Do you want me to film that? Because I wasn't going to, but if you guys think it's worthwhile. So the electricians ran the cable. They put up the poles. So all we're going to be doing is connecting. We're going to be terminating the cables. We're going to be installing the G5 PTZs. We do have the ENVR there. The issue is the rack that we have in their one network room isn't big enough. So I've asked Ubiquiti because we can't get it in Canada yet. I've asked them to ship me this. I don't know if they're going to. I forget what we finally decided. I think it was this one. I believe it can fit the... I'd have to look at the specs, actually. Maybe it can't. I'm hoping this one could fit in the ENVR, but the ENVR is pretty big. So we'll have to see. Okay, I figured everybody want to watch it, and it's kind of a cool situation because it's like 10 G5 PTZs. They already have, I forget how many cameras, and they have stationary cameras already around the whole building, but they wanted more, so I'm like, whatever. Well, let's do the PTZs because we could do smart person tracking, and you have cameras already covering the parking lot. So if the PTZs start tracking people, that's fine because you still have other camera coverage that's constant 24/7. The UniFi mobile router. Oh, I already read that. I read that. Yes, that would be great. Doing a similar job for myself. Nice. Are webhooks coming to talk so you could link CMR software? I'm not sure. That I don't know of. So the talk line is always lagging behind a little bit compared to like the network application and stuff like that. The network application, they usually push out, they always push out updates for it. Whereas talk, you see them, but it's not as regular. Okay, so we'll do it. Is cybersecure worth it for a small business? The issue with, well, a lot of things are encrypted, right? So when it's triggering, it's a little bit difficult, but it's only $99 a year. It's really not that much. For business, it's not that much money. I have it running in the co-working space right now, and I just paid for it. I'm like, okay, we'll just put it there. Whatever, $99. That's not, I mean, it's not a huge cost. Depends on the budget of the company as well. Because I believe with just your normal cyber secure, you have like 20,000 signatures or let's look at it. I don't want to guess. UniFi cyber secure. Buy proof point. I don't want it on help. Where the heck is it? Oh, this is it. Okay. So with the EFG, I think the EFG costs more money though. I believe it's $99 a month for like these, and I think the EFGs are a little bit more money because more signatures. So we have 95,000 signatures with the EFG and the UXG Enterprise. Let's see. Okay, so and you have to take into consideration your memory optimized mode, but with the highest count, we have 55,053 signatures or 53 categories. And that pretty much goes down the board until you hit your UDM. I thought the UDM was 20,000 already, though. I'm pretty sure it's 20,000 out of the box. Oh, that's the UDM. Sorry, that's not the UDM Pros. This is just your UDM and your UDR. 20,000 on that's pretty good. Oops. Bloody, how's it going? Good to see you. I saw that UniFi has added a Dutch payment method that is great for people who do not have a credit card. Oh, that's interesting. We still have to pay. I think we just pay by credit card. There's no like PayPal or anything like that. How's it feel running 100K subs? Yeah, so next 200K before 2026. I don't know if we'll hit 20,000 100,000 or 200,000 in a year. But yeah, let's see where we're at. I don't even have my plaque set up. I got to get that. It's downstairs. Let's see. Oh no, he released that 2 years ago. Let's see. We're at 101,566. It usually helps when I post videos at least once a week to go up in subs, but yeah, I've been busy. So there'll be new videos this week though. Probably two, at least two, which is going to be cool. But yeah, ask your questions. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes. I'll stay on here a little bit longer. We were supposed to go out, but it is going to be a snowstorm apparently today. And I need to, oh, what the heck? I found it. Interesting. I need to shovel the driveway. I need to get outside and shovel the driveway. Tomorrow I am booked solid for consulting work. Wednesday, I think I'm booked solid. Tuesday, we're going to do more of that 50-door access job. Thursday, that's when we're doing the 10 PTZ cameras. Friday, I'm just doing consulting, I think. No, I forget what I was doing Friday. I was doing something Friday, I forget. Yeah, but anyway. Rich, thank you so much for the 10 memberships. That's amazing. When is the next live stream? Next Sunday. We're going to keep it, I'm going to try to keep it consistent. Well, as consistent as I can. So the live streams are either going to be Saturday or Sunday. And I'm going to try my hardest to do at least once a week. I can't really guarantee which day it's going to be, Saturday or Sunday, because we do work on weekends. Buy the EV truck yet? We are waiting for content about it. You know what? We were at a house. Actually, it was this person. No, not that person. It was this person's house we were at, and they had a Tesla, and they said the mileage on it is terrible, especially in our winter. Luckily, they don't drive that far, but for us, when we commute to work, or not commute, but when we're going to job sites, we wouldn't be able to do it. Thank you so much for the gifted. I do appreciate it. That's awesome. The EV truck is nice. I like it. Not a lot of people. Jay hates it. He thinks it's the ugliest thing. Any word on a wireless door lock? They had one years ago in EA store, and then it just never came out. I don't think they're going to do it. You know what I'd like to see? Some more Connect displays. They had like 13-inch ones. They had 7-inch Connect display. I have the 21-inch that I don't have set up. What should I do with that? What should I? You know what? I should have it integrated in. If I keep the UniFi rack, I should integrate somehow the Connect display in my rack to show my network statistics. But is that a waste? I think that would be a bit of a waste, but I'm not using it right now. It's just sitting in a box. Gets like -10 here. Yeah, we get a little bit colder here. So if you have to do a long drive and you have to stop for half hour to supercharge, if you're getting lunch or something, fine. But to have to stop a couple times to do a long trip, I don't think so. Wish Ubiquiti made a high density 24 patch panel. There are some nice skeleton style ones. I don't know if I really like the high density patch panels. Well, if I was going to get a high density patch panel, it would be a 48, and that would be a 1U 48 high density patch panel. The 24, it's taking up 1U anyway. These are meant for kind of whatever you want. I guess digital signage. You could do whatever. You could view UniFi Protect. You could load whatever Android APK file on there and then run it. In my video, I was showing playing Angry Birds on it. It's a touch display too. You would run Home Assistant on it. I guess that's what I could do. But I'm not planting that in my wall because it's 21-inch. Like it's a big screen. If they had the little 13-inch, that would be perfect for like a little Home Assistant monitor. Oh, you meant 48. Okay, that's what I was going to say. I'm like 24. That would be a little weird. Maybe I'll ask them, see if they could come out with one. One complaint I do have about it. I mean, no, the patch panel is pretty good now. When it first came out, I told them, I'm like, you guys need a cable, a relief bar, because they didn't have one. There was no relief strain bar there, and then they finally came out with it. But they need to come out with give you like little either little tie wraps or little pieces of Velcro to tie the cabling onto it. Most people, when they're going to installs anyway, they're going to bring their own roll of Velcro, which we do. But yeah, I need to buy some of these jacks as well. I'm probably not going to do a home assistant. I don't know. Yeah, the other channel. I got to think about what I want to put on this other channel. Speaking of the other channel, let's just shout it out, even though I only have 2 videos on it. What is the other channel called again? Shoot. Cody's Tech Hub. 2 videos using the same pictures for my thumbnails. I need to redo some pictures and take some photos. I keep reusing this one primarily. I don't know, just because. I don't know how far off we are on that one to getting actually monetized. We already have over the 1,000 subs, but it's the watch hours that really count now. There will be more. Like this is one thing I talked about, and I kind of want to put it on my main channel, but I don't think I will, just because it's more to do with like wireless security, and YouTube triggers on some of that stuff because it's showing you how easy it is to get into some Wi-Fi networks. But what was it? NetAlly sent me this, like, gosh, it's got to be close to a year now. They sent me this Cyberscope Air. So this is something, and I haven't even powered it on. I need to. This is something I would put on the second channel, because if it gets flagged for any reason, whatever, it's my second channel, that's cool. And I think it would be interesting for people to see this type of stuff. So I think this might be the next video on the next channel. But I could show my home assistant setup, but I haven't done anything. I brought UniFi Protect into it, and then I did the doorbell, and that's it. Or no, sorry, the doorbell to the lock, like unlocking it with my thumb. 21 screen for an AI house would be epic. Yeah, I guess it could be. I'm just not going to cut the walls in this place. Maybe in a new house. It wouldn't, you'd have to download the APK for it, for Home Assistant to be in directly. SPX, take care. Have a good weekend. UniFi Connect for digital signage is not good. For example, we can't add weather or news widget in the layout. I think you could add it, but there's some things that it takes out. I think anything with location based, it takes out. Yeah, it would be really fun to do this. I mean, they sent it to me. Why not try it out? And I want to kind of do a couple more videos on this, because I have this. The difference between Ekahau and NetAlly, NetAlly. This is more like medium size, and then Ekahau is like your enterprise stuff. But this doesn't have license fees, so you buy this for, I don't even know, how much do you buy it for? What do these cost now? $5,000 US, I guess. $5,000. So you buy it for $5,000, and that's it. Now you have no license fees. And they just did an update that now allows you to have Wi-Fi 7. They sent me this, in all fairness, to let you guys know. They gave me an adapter, so like an antenna that I forget where you plug it in. It's probably over here. It's right here. The external antenna port, and it has 6 gigahertz support on it. So I could actually do Wi-Fi 7 maps on this. And it's not just maps. You could do so much testing with these. Can you see the UNAS Pro on Home Assistant? I actually haven't tried that yet. I probably should, though. Albert, take care. Have a good dinner. I need to eat something, too. I'm starving. Why not put the Connect screen on Vest mount stand and mount stand on the wall? You could do that. I just have the table stand for it. I was running it in here for a little bit, and then it just started. I have so many screens. This room gets really warm. Can Protect work for a business with 20 locations, few cameras at each? If so, how permissions granted users? Well, you'd have to have something locally at each site, and then you could do, what do they call that again? Vantage Point. But I don't think Vantage Point. I don't know how many sites does Vantage Point allow you to do? Only 3, right? Let me create a new Vantage Point. Oh, you could connect up to 5 now, NVRs. So you couldn't do 20 in one dashboard. Home Assistant network setup. Well, what I need to do, actually, I have all these lights on my Home Assistant, which makes it so much easier. I should tie that into a key on my Stream Deck. Yeah, I mean, I could do something on that on my second channel. I think it would be kind of cool. Also, can you restrict a user from viewing from the app but allow from web browser? No. What we do with customers, like when we're really integrating with, what do we integrate with? UniFi Identity now, because the camera sharing is so easy on it. That's typically what we do per site, but at 20 locations, that gets a little difficult because UniFi Identity would have to be running locally at each site, so they'd have to hit a drop-down menu to pick the sites that they want to view. I created a share from my UNES Pro for Home Assistant. Oh, nice. There was other stuff that I was going to put on the second channel. Now I forget. Well, we did this video. A couple people wanted to see a more in-depth Firewall of Gold video, so I might do that. There's not going to be any UniFi stuff on here, unless it's like this right here, the smart home lock and integrations and stuff like that. I mean, I could do like cabling tools and stuff like that on this channel. I could do that on my main channel too, because that's what it's kind of focused towards. But I think I'm going to get out of here. I need to figure out how to get rid of this flickering on my video because it's supposed to be releasing soonish. And I need to get that all taken care of before, before it releases so that it doesn't look terrible when you guys are watching it. Other than that, yeah, we'll be live again next weekend at some point. You should see 2 videos, maybe 3 videos out this week. Firewall, zone-based firewall will be one of them. I'm sure there's going to be lots of questions after the initial zone-based firewall, so we'll do a follow-up of that with all the questions in it and see what you guys want to see. Anyway, thank you for the gifted and just being here, all the thumbs up, all that type of stuff, and I will talk to you guys later on. Take care. See ya.